Very good afternoon, or very good day to you, wherever you are in the world today. Just a quick one, guys. As regard this Black Lives Matter and Antifa, of course, George Soros is behind all of this. He's a fucking traitor to this country. The guy needs to be strung up, yeah, permanently taken care of. All these riots worldwide now, as regards the black guy that supposedly, yeah, got killed by that police officer. By the way, as soon as the ambulance turned up, he was put straight onto a gurney. His life signs were not checked at all. He was put straight onto the gurney and thrown into the back of the ambulance and taken away. And no doubt given a very big check for his involvement in another false flag attack, basically. A fucking false flag attack. That's what it was, alright? He didn't fucking die. To take your attention away from what's happening in the world as regard COVID-19. Another psyop. It's everywhere. All over the media, all over the internet, all over social media, because it's a psyop to take your attention away from what's happening in the world. This now, George Soros is backing all of this in order to incite domestic terrorism on the streets. And what happens with domestic terrorism, ladies and gentlemen? Shall I tell you what happens? They bring in a very well-organised army, which has been in place since 2010. And that, ladies and gentlemen, as I know, I'm ex-military, that is the United Nations Army. They will come in onto the streets and there will be curfews. You will be locked down indefinitely. You leave your homes, you'll be dealt with by these military personnel. And you will be dealt with in a very severe manner for going against the establishment. And if you do not wake up to COVID Part 2, which is coming, by the way, then you're all going to be screwed. And your attention is being taken away deliberately by these psyops, which is this Black Lives Matter shit that's being put on society all over the world right now, and all over social media, all over the news, all over the news networks. It is everywhere for a reason, to take your attention away from COVID-19, where everybody has voluntarily locked themselves away in their houses for something which is no more infectious than a common cold, and it has been classified as a common cold in all medical journals since 1984. COVID-19, the common bloody cold. And everybody's locking themselves away voluntarily for something that's not going to kill them. It's another psyop. So the government, this is part one actually, part one was the social experiment to ensure the society would lock themselves down voluntarily, and they have done. They've all complied. They're out applauding for the NH whatever they are, wherever it is in the fucking world, clapping every fucking Thursday night for these fucking idiots who don't want to be fucking applauded for, by the way. They think it's totally ridiculous of nurses and doctors. The nurses are not busy. They're laying off nurses, okay? If it was a pandemic, do you think they'd be laying off nurses? No, they wouldn't be. Do you think they'd have time to fucking do their stupid pantomime fucking dance routines if it was a pandemic in these hospitals? No, of course they wouldn't. The beds are empty, the hospitals are empty, doctors and pathologists are being bribed and paid a great deal of money to sign all death certificates as COVID-19 related, even though they're not. They may have died from cancer or kidney failure or whatever, anything. Heart conditions or just old age, but it'll all be put down to COVID-19 because that's what they've been told to do in order to up the numbers and to up the fear factor in society. So wake the fuck up and wake up to the fact that this guy wasn't killed, okay, by that police officer. It was all part of a false flag attack, a fucking psyop to get you, the public, to take your attention away from COVID-19 and other important political matters in the world today. So this is just a psyop pushed by that fucking traitor George Soros, alright, to incite domestic terrorism on the streets in order to bring in the United Nations Army, okay, to fucking come in and sort out society, and will fucking lock you down indefinitely. So wake the fuck up, take your stupid masks off, because all you're doing is absorbing your own carbon dioxide, and you'll die from asphyxia, because those masks have not been designed to stop a virus from coming out or to fucking prevent a virus from coming in. They're not designed to do that. The only respirators that are designed to do that are the military respirators that I use. The S10, for example, is very good, but that's it. The N95 is not going to protect you either. So wake up, take your masks off, fight back against this tyranny being laid down by your government, stand up for your constitutional rights and your freedom of speech. Have a good day, and I'll catch you later. I'm getting sick and tired of the dumb fuckers out in society. Wake the fuck up.